Ladies and gentlemen, geeks and nerds, welcome back to another episode of Road to HermitCraft. And as you can see here, I've done a bit more work on the Death Star. I did a few more layers, but I've had to stop, and I will tell you why in a sec. And yeah, we're going to be building a new farm today over in this area. I've marked it out here where it's going to go. So yeah, let me land over here and see if I can tell you why I have stopped. Into land. Oh yeah, I did it. Alright, so I've been building this up, and yeah, I got a bit carried away. Kind of got in the zone, and I realised that actually I need to be putting carpets down on all of these blocks down here to stop Endermen spawning. And now that I've kind of placed all these, it's now a bit of a pain to jump down there, place the carpets, get back up. I'm going to need some jump boost. So yeah, it's a bit painful. So I'm going to have to go back and do this. And I've decided, rather than carry on building the Death Star and give myself some more work, probably best just to stop here, get these carpets down on these blocks down here, and then as I build up other layers I can add the carpets as I go. And that brings us on to what we're doing first, and that is I need some more carpet. So I did a bit of AFKing over at the string farm we've got a double spider spawner. That's a tongue twister. And yeah, got some white carpet out of that and dyed it up, but of course that's a really inefficient way of using dye, and because this build generally uses a lot of grey, I want to try and be efficient with the dyes if I can. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to build up a sheep farm over here, and that's just going to give us a whole bunch of wool. So this is going to be kind of a take on some other similar things I've seen before, but something new that I've designed up in creative. It's going to be a bit more interesting, a bit more fun, I think, anyway. So yeah, this is the size of it. So we're up on level 6 for the Death Star, and you can see that this level lines up perfectly with the centre of the Death Star through here, through the trench. So yeah, this is going to be level 6, and this is the size of the sheep farm, or should I say wool farm, to be more accurate. So yeah, we need to build this up and get the sheep in. I've got 2 sheep up there, but we're going to need a whole bunch more. So I want to get this built up as soon as I can, get that done first, get the sheep in, start breeding them up, and then as they're breeding up, I can go around and put the carpet down on these blocks, which is going to be a tedious process. Alright, so let's make a start on the sheep farm, and when I've got a bit of progress, I'll bring it back and show you all about it. And I've been placing some grass. Not too much, but yeah, a little bit. And this is the beginnings of our wool farm. So I just wanted to show you where we're up to so far, just so you get the idea of what we're up to. But yeah, this is going to be a sheep farm, or a wool farm should I say, where we're going to sit in a minecart, this one right here, and it's going to send us that way. And as we're sitting in a minecart, we're going to go along this way facing the sheep, which are going to be inside this trench right here, standing on this grass, and we can shear them as we go past. And because we're close enough, we'll be able to collect hopefully the majority of the wool that drops. And we're going to go all the way down to the end, shearing all the sheep until we get to this point right here. And then we're going to have something interesting here that's going to lift us up. And we're going to have another one of these stacked on top of this one. In fact, we're going to have 3 layers stacked on top of each other. So we'll be able to go start from that end, come down to here, get lifted up here, go back down that way, get lifted up, and then come back down this way. So once we've finished this first module, we'll be at the top up there. And then there's going to be another 3 modules after that. So this is the first one, so 4 in total. So that should give us plenty of sheep to shear, and then we're going to end up back at the start once we've finished, back over here. So this rail is going to come this way, and it's going to finish off here where we started. And just here I've got this little drop-off contraption, if you like, where this is full of shears, and whenever we go past it, it's going to try and give us, it's going to dispense out some shears, and if we've got a slot in our inventory, it will give it to us and we'll pick it up. If not, we'll just go past it and it will get sucked up by these hoppers and go back into the system. And all this is there's just another dropper underneath this one facing upwards, and because when this activator rail fires, it will fire both droppers. So anything in the bottom one will get shot up into the top one, anything in this top one will be dispensed out for us to pick up if we've got space. So yeah, that's about it really. So what we've got here is, the important thing here is to have as much grass as possible, because sheep are going to be standing on these pieces of grass here, and once you shear them, they're going to eat the grass to grow it back again. So we want as much grass here as we can, and of course grass spreads, so we need to have grass over here next to it to spread down. We've got grass underneath all the way down there, and also the track on this side is also on grass, so we get as much grass coverage as possible so it can spread and sheep can eat it and grow their wool back as quick as they can. So yeah, that'll be cool. So I'm not sure what's going to happen is once we've done like a full lap, and once we get back how much of the sheep would have grown. I guess some more wool would have grown back by then. So we might be able to go round and round doing several laps, but we'll see what happens with that with testing. And the other thing I've done is I've just created this temporary platform here for some sheep. So as I said before, we've got 2 sheep right up there. So I'm going to bring them down, sit them on this little platform, breed them up, and keep them breeding as I build up the rest of this farm. And so we need at least 2 sheep for each of these modules, and then we can breed them up once we're inside. That'll probably be easiest. So yeah, the next thing is to get the sheep from up there. So let's do it. Here we are on level 9, I think we are. Yeah, level 9. Level 10's up there, so at the same level as our villager trading hall right there. And here is the animals that we brought over previously. 2 pigs, 2 cows, 2 sheep, of course, and we should have another chicken somewhere. There he is, hiding in the corner. So I've managed to separate these sheep from the rest of the animals. So it should be hopefully quite easy. And we're going to use the old boat trick. I think it's going to be easiest. We've done it before with our villagers and it's worked out all right. So let's see if we can get a sheep. There we go. Right, let's move and maneuver this way. And hopefully we're somewhat, let's see, can I get a better view? There we go. Hopefully we're, there we go. Oh, I got out. Ah. Right, am I in line with that platform? Because I don't want to lose the sheep. I think that looks all right. You reckon? Maybe. Okay. Hi. Hello. Oh, geez. Right, get in a boat. Okay. Let's... I keep pressing shift. What's wrong with me? Right, now I'm in a boat. I'm used to sneaking when I'm near the edge. I think it's a natural reaction when you live in the end like this. All right, let's go forward and let's see if we can land on this platform. Please. Oh, yeah, we did it. Good stuff. There is sheep number 1. Let's break this boat. There you go, sheep. Your new home. So let's go and get the other one. Hi, sheep. Are you looking at me? Don't turn away, sheep. Come on, we're going to go on a trip together. Let's go. Right, let's get this boat down here. There he goes. Inside here. Now let's see, can I do the same thing as before? I think it was on like this block here maybe. Okay, kind of there. Right, let's just go for it. Ready. Off we go. Not too far. Please. Oh, what? I thought I was going to fall off then. Right, don't knock the other sheep off. Okay, did it work? Yeah, I think it did. All right. That was nerve-wracking. All right, now the next thing is let's get these sheep the right colour as well. Seems we're doing things properly. So you and you. Nice one. And I've got some wheat. One for you and one for you. And we should get a little baby. Oh, look at that cute thing. Hi, guy. Have some wheat. Grow a bit quicker. Oh no, pork chops on the floor. I'm down here by the sugarcane farm and there's some pork chops on the floor and look, there's a bit of wool sitting right there. Oh no. And there is the platform where our sheep are. Yeah, as I was building up the farm, I thought, oh, I won't need a wall around all of this platform. They won't walk off, you know, no blocks to go to. But I think they must have pushed each other and a couple of sheep have fallen down here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I bred up a couple, so I've got 2 left, so it's all right. It's not a disaster. I'll keep them going, but I had an extra 2, so I've lost 2 sheep already. And I haven't got much further. All right, let's get back up there and try not to lose any more sheep. Right, I've added this fence around our sheep, so let's breed them back up again. What a derp. Oh, you can't breed. It's not ready to breed yet. Oh dear. All right, let's carry on with the farm. You can see it taking shape here. Let's carry on with that and I'll breed some more and I'll bring you back in a bit. All right, and here we are. I've made some progress and we've got the first of our four modules in place. So that's what it looks like from the top. So you can see the 3 different levels of rails that are there. And there's a few sheep in each one, so I've been breeding them up. And there's our pen. Managed to populate it back up again after that little mishap. We also had a bit of a, let's fly down here. We also had a bit of a sheep explosion. I opened up these gates. A whole bunch of sheep escaped when they were babies, and so they're just roaming around here. They've all grown up now, so I've got a whole bunch of sheep to deal with. But yeah, we'll get them into the farm at some point. So yeah, here it is. Here's what it looks like. So yeah, and let's, I'll show you it in a second. We'll hop into that minecart and give it a whirl so far. But yeah, I want to show you the ends. So these bits here, this is how we're going to be transported upwards. So this is a little design by Kaz from Maizuma Gaming. I'll put a link in the description. I think he called it his BumpVator, like an elevator. And yet, actually, this pattern here, you could have that going super high. And it's a really nice little compact elevator. It's not super fast, but yeah, kind of fun. So as you're in the minecart, you come up here, you bump against that minecart, up here, bump against that one, then you kind of bump up until you get to here, and then we'll go along that way. So we could just have like a normal sort of, you know, spiral of tracks or whatnot. But I thought this was kind of fun and a bit more compact. Sort of fits in place nicely, you know, looks cool. So kind of going for some cool looking stuff, you know, some aesthetics, as they say. So yeah, that's what that looks like. So I've got one here and one over there. So that will take us up from level 2 to level 3. So let's give this thing a try, shall we? So I've got a minecart over here and I've got a bunch of shears in there. So the idea is we go into here, we'll pick our empty slot. So if I right click the button to activate it and then hold down right click, I'll pick up some shears, and as I go past, I shear the sheep. So what I've also been doing is I've also been breeding them up like this. So you can hold some wheat in your hand, go past them, and you can breed them as you go. Obviously we need some more sheep in here. Imagine there's a whole bunch. Next level, up the BumpVator, and then keep going along all the way to the top, and just keep going along. And when we get to the end, so at the moment we're just going to fall down here because it ends, but that one will go to the top level of the next one, and then we'll go along, and then on this one we're going to be falling down, next level falling down, and yeah, then repeat the pattern. And so what will happen is, let's get out of here. So eventually we will find our way over to here. This is where we'll kind of end, and then we'll have some track along this white line here that takes us back this way and back to the start. And if you're holding down right click, you'll touch the button again, and then you'll go forward. So then we can decide if you want to carry on or just stop, and then we'll get new shears given to us if we need it. So yeah, that's it really. Looking good, huh? Looking good. Alright, so I need to build up the next 3 and also keep breeding these sheep in and have some fun with these guys over here, getting them into the farm. That's always interesting, dealing with mobs. So yeah, let's build up the next 3 modules and then get these sheep shearing. Alright, I am back and we've finished up the sheep farm, and yeah, I'm building this big ring around the Death Star. So I've been putting down these carpets on these blocks like we said before, and yeah, I started off sort of jumping down, jumping back up again, but that was super painful. It was taking absolutely ages to do anything. So I found a better way is to just put this temporary path around the outside and just walk around and add these carpets. It's miles easier. Obviously we need to go back and break it, and sometimes you get this like Endermen on here so we can't place it, but as you go around, come back again, eventually they move or despawn or whatnot, and you can fill it in. So I'm about 3/4 of the way around. So I started over there, the other side of the dish, so almost round there. So yeah, let me show you the farm actually now. Now we're kind of here, and you can see the path we've been building all the way around here. So I've done all those carpets, they're all done. Yeah, so this is taking a bit of time to do all of that. Yeah, much longer than I expected, but yeah, almost there with the carpets. And yeah, here is the farm. Got quite a bunch of sheep in here now. I've been breeding them up now and again. Here they all are. So I think they're probably ready for another shearing. So yeah, why don't we hop into this minecart and give it a try. So all we need to do is give myself space in here. So if you want to do this sort of AFK style, you have to fill your inventory up with the wool you're going to collect. But yeah, we're only going to do a couple of good times around, I think. So let's hop into the minecart, press this button, and hold down right click. Should get some shears, and then we go along. And yeah, shear up all the sheep. So here I go, bumping up to the next level, and I thought I'd give you a better view of the farm rather than just me sitting in a minecart looking at a load of sheep's feet. It's not a very interesting view, but yeah, this has turned out pretty well. Really happy how this works. You can see there I'm going to just drop down to the next level. Yeah, so pretty cool stuff. And yeah, I've been using this, and yeah, you get a good couple of stacks of wool out of it. And at the moment I've just got the 2 colours of grey sheep in there that we need for the Death Star. And I think sort of going forward, I'm not going to be going crazy getting every single colour, because I'm just going to be using this for the colours that I need when I need them, depending on the project. So then I'll just go around and dye up the sheep and use it. And yeah, it's really convenient having it here in the Death Star. It means we can work on the outside, and when we run out of wool, we get some more without having to go back to the overworld or anything like that. So yeah, cool stuff. But the next thing on the list is to continue with the Death Star. Now that we've got our wool and we've got the carpets we need, we've got everything now for sure. We can carry on. I've still got a couple of shulker boxes worth of stuff, so we can crack on with this Death Star, which I'm doing right now, as you can see. And yeah, we've got a bit of a problem with Endermen, but I'll show you a bit of a solution for that in a bit. And once we've done a bit more progress on the Death Star, we've got one more thing to take care of today, and that is the laser. There is an issue. I did a test with 1.13, and it turns out our crystal is no longer invulnerable. So if you touch it, it will explode. So we're going to encase it in a nice surround to protect it, just in case we accidentally knock it or fire an arrow at it or something like that. Because if that blows up, that is that. We're not going to be getting another one, I don't think. So yeah, we need to protect that crystal, and that is going to be the next job. And here is the laser. This is the next thing to take care of. But yeah, before we get on to that, as I spoke about earlier, here is the view from the top of the dish. I've used up all of our supplies, so I don't have any more terracotta, and we finished just over there. That's what I got up to. I've got got about a shulker box worth of concrete left still, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we need to get some more stuff. And yeah, what I decided to do was, as I was building up the Death Star around the outside, I had a lot of Endermen spawning, because obviously we've done a good job lighting things up. But of course, as soon as we lay some blocks down that are not lit up, they just spawn like crazy. So what I decided to do was I added a whole bunch of these temporary platforms of dirt. There's another one under the sheep farm over there, just to give the Endermen somewhere else to spawn, so they weren't all spawning around here. Now we still get some, like those guys over there, but they're much fewer Endermen around the edge, so that made it much easier to lay the blocks. And of course we've been going around laying the carpets as well on these edges. So all of these down here all got carpets on, so we've been doing that as we go, so it's much easier now. Yeah, so we're making good progress. So let's have a little fly around, shall we? So it's looking good. You see the shape, see the curve start to go in now. And yeah, it's helpful to know now that each ring is smaller than the last rather than getting bigger. So I feel like I'm making progress, but still got a long way to go. We're up to about 65%. I've updated my spreadsheet. I'm using the materials tab from Schematica to work that out, because it tells you how many blocks there are in total, and it tells you how many you've placed in the correct place. So yeah, looking good. So I'm not sure if we're going to get any more done today on the Death Star, because yeah, it's Monday evening and I normally get this out over the weekend, so I don't want to delay it any further. But I've had a busy week this week, lots of work stuff and family stuff, and also we launched logicalgeekboy.com, so I worked on that as well, which has a really cool tool that allows you to upgrade, customize 1.13 worlds. So I spent a bit of time on that as well. So of course, with all those things, yeah, something has to give. And so this episode I've done a bit less. Oh, what I call landing. I've done a bit less on the Death Star than I wanted to. I wanted to try and get up to the top of there, but yeah, we'll have to do for here for now. But yeah, between episodes, of course, I'll crack on with this and get some more done. So I think, yeah, as I said, the next thing is to protect this end crystal. So yeah, let's hop on over there, get some materials, get some scaffolding in place, and yeah, get it protected. I've just popped back to the overworld to get some materials, and yeah, we've got all these sheep here that we don't need anymore, I don't think. I was using this to get wool, you know, dyeing these up and shearing them. But now we've got the sheep farm, the wool farm. We don't need them. So what I thought we could do is we could see if we can get some sheep heads of the different colours. So they're all dyed grey at the moment. So let's see if we can get some grey sheep heads, or get one at least. And once we've got that, we'll dye the rest up a different colour and see how many sheep heads we can get with this many sheep. All right, let's get going. Ready? Hiya! There we go. There we go. We got one at last. That took forever. Jeez. Let's go. Look. Hi. Hi, sheep. And there's not many left. Oh, jeez. I didn't think it would take that long. We got one at last. Right, let's see if we can get another one. I doubt it with that many, but let's dye these a different colour and see if we can get another one. All right, let's give pink a try, shall we? Here we go. Okay, you're the last one. I'm sorry. Here we go. Oh no. Oh dear. All the sheep are gone. We've got one sheep head. Alright, let's clean this place up and get back to the Death Star. And here we are at the laser crystal. And yeah, just put up some scaffolding. So just stepped up here and yeah, ready to just cover this thing up to get it protected so it doesn't blow up. Alright, so I've put just some glass around the outside and on the bottom. Now the issue we've got is that we're going to have to move this a little bit, because if I turn on hitboxes, hopefully we can see very, very slightly that it's just off. It's just off where it should be. So if I zoom in actually, so you can see the white lines of the hitbox are actually just outside. So yeah, I thought that would line up when we pushed it over, but yeah, it's just a little bit outside, so we can't place, like if I try and place a block here, I can't place it. Obviously I could place it on this side because it's inside there, so this side will be alright. Put those down there, that's cool. But yeah, on this side we can't, and then over here we can on this side I think, yep. But not on this side, so it's just gone over, so we need to get ourselves a piston. So let's move it this way first, I guess. So put a piston here. Oh, we can't put a piston there, obviously. Dup. So let's get some scaffolding. Let's get this here. Get this here. Hopefully I don't hit hit the thing. And then if I just put a lever here, that should just move it slightly. So now hopefully we can put some glass in here. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Let's get this back. And now we need to do the same thing on this side. So we need to get a piston. I should probably actually break this glass, I think. So I can go this way, and let's get the piston here. If we get that there, right, hopefully this will extend and move it over a tiny bit. Okay, has that done it? That looks better. Right, let's see, can we get some glass in this side now? We can. Good stuff. And then get this one back. Now the question is, what about the top? I have a feeling, yeah, if you look closely, see it looks like it's a bit too high, I think. Let's just try if I put one there. Yeah, I can't place a block there, so we're going to have to drop it down. So again, a bit more scaffolding required. And then piston facing downwards. That there, and hopefully that should just move it down. So now can we get a block in there? Let's just see. Yeah, we can. Awesome. Right, so let's just box this in. Awesome stuff. All right, and now I'm a little bit nervous about the edges, because obviously this edge right in here is kind of touching the edge of the box, the bounding box of the crystal. So I just want to box that in as well, just to make sure. So let's get some panes around here in each corner. So that's going to be all good. And one more. Let's get rid of this now. And I've got some quartz stairs just to go around here. So that there. Oh, upside down. one there, one there, one here, and the last one there. Okay, that's good. And I think this is the finishing touch just for now, just to make sure this is all secure. We've got this corner right in here. So let's place a block here, here, and the last one in here. All right, there we go. So that will do us for now. I think that keeps it fully enclosed. Let's get rid of the hitboxes now. There we go. So let's just get rid of this scaffolding. And there we are. There we go. All protected in its own little enclosure. Yeah, so that's good. All right, I feel a bit happier now. This is not going to blow up. Yeah, should be good now. Should be good. All right, good stuff. All right, that was good. Right, let's get on over to the Hall of Fame and finish off the episode. So I'm up here standing on the Hall of Fame floor looking down, and look, there are some cactus backing up, so we're going to have to deal with that. We're going to have to get some more fuel in there. But yeah, just noticed that I heard a cactus pop and sort of looked down there and saw them. But look at this Death Star is growing. Look at that. Look how high it is now. Holy jeepers. This is looking cool. It's looking cool. Yeah, I really wanted to get a bit more done this week. I wanted to try and get to at least like 75%, sort of up kind of there today. But yeah, just didn't have time, unfortunately. But yeah, we're making good progress still on track. I think we're up to pre-release 3 now of 1.13. So, and I think there's still quite a few bugs outstanding. So I think we've probably still got a bit more time. So I'm not too worried. Just gonna have to crack on and get going. But yeah, we're back in the Hall of Fame, and look at all these heads we've got. Looking really cool, and we've got a new name to add to the list, and it's down here. Joey, how's it going, bud? Thanks for all the support, my friend. Yeah, Joey's been around for a long time in the comments and Discord, and he has a Patreon, and also played with us Egg Wars when I stream. Haven't streamed for a little while, but hopefully I want to get back to that. But life has been pretty busy. But yeah, Joey, thanks for all the support. Really appreciate it, buddy. Thanks very much. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, and let me know what head you want. And hopefully if it's not too hard, I'll try and get it before we upgrade. And because I'm not sure how long it will take for the extra mob heads to be available 1.13. So yeah, let me know. So that is about it for this episode. We've made some more good progress on the Death Star, all up there, which is looking good. We made this wall farm over there, which is all looking cool, and we protected our Ender Crystal over there. So make sure we keep our lasers nice and safe. We don't want that blowing up. That'd be bad news bears. But yeah, so thanks very much everyone for watching, and if you've got any suggestions or comments, then get it in that comment section. And if you are new, feel free to subscribe, and if you like the episode, then hit that like button. Alright my geeks, until next time, I'll see you later.